Vegas Tips and Tricks video podcast number 3. By popular demand, we are back. Well, I know if it's popular. 2 or 3 of you have requested another podcast, and so I'm going to have one. I'm going to talk about some Las Vegas news and information. We're going to talk about some Las Vegas tips and tricks information. And today we're very excited because we're recording this for the first time on our new camcorder. So we're going to see what that's like. We're also going to try a few little editing tricks. You may have just seen a couple of them to try to give you a little bit more polished product. I know most of you enjoy the amateurish quality of these videos, but we're going to try to make them just a wee bit better. That's right. Here I am surrounded by Vegas books and memorabilia. That's supposed to create the studio effect. Actually, it's just the lighting was a little bit better in here. Again, I want to thank everybody who's subscribed to this channel. We're up to 257 subscribers, maybe more by the time you read this. And a lot of exciting news because we're going to be back in Las Vegas in just a few more days, and that means a lot of new videos. If you have any requests, you can bet them in the comments. The comments are over here. And if you want to see something, I will try to make a video of it, if it's legal. Anyway. So I'm excited to test out the camera, and that's more or less what we're doing here today. Did want to talk about some Las Vegas news, though, because there has been some Las Vegas news recently. A couple of hotels, at least, have changed hands. Not surprisingly, as it's been rumored for quite some time. Richard Branson has purchased the Hard Rock Hotel and will be rebranding it as a Virgin Hotel. Given what happens at the rehab parties, that's a bit of an ironic name. But in all seriousness, I think it's going to be really interesting to see what they do with the property. I really like the Hard Rock, and I'm a little bit concerned what's going to happen to all that rock and roll memorabilia. It doesn't really go with, Virgin hotels. So I'm going to see what happens to it. Hopefully they can utilize that in some way. Boy, you could spend hours just walking around there looking at all of the memorabilia that they have there. So. And MGM, in kind of an odd move this week, sold off the Mandarin Oriental, which is a hotel some people may not even realize exists, even though it's right there on the Strip by Vdara and Aria. Great hotel, a great hotel brand for anybody that's traveled around the world. So it's interesting that they unloaded that property. Perhaps they need some additional dollars to make some other acquisitions. Who knows? There has been rumors that MGM has been talking to Wynn. So we'll see what happens there. It's interesting to look at some of the hotels that are changing hands, and not just the Hard Rock, but both the SLS and the Stratosphere have recently changed hands. It hasn't been too long ago that someone purchased the Palms Hotel. And it just brings to mind, I think it's very difficult in Las Vegas if you're not right in the center of the Strip, to be as successful as you want to be. I mean, these are all hotels. I like them all, but I think they have a hard time filling up the casino and filling up the rooms unless the city is very busy. So it will be very interesting to see if any of the new owners can make a change there and improve those properties and more importantly, draw some people into those properties. Because, it's so difficult if you're not part of that MGM or Caesars empire that's, sort of blankets the entire center part of the Strip. So, just my commentary for today. Of course, the big news in Las Vegas, kind of sad news, I guess. Last night, the Golden Knights lost the first playoff game they've ever lost, which is pretty impressive. But hockey is the big sport right now in the desert for some reason. But anyway. So that's some Vegas news. Also wanted to give you some Vegas tips and tricks news. We talked about all the new subscribers, which we're welcoming on board. And of course, with a new trip to Las Vegas, that means some new videos. So if you want to make sure you do not miss any of those videos, in addition to subscribing, you can hit that little bell down here, or maybe down here. I don't know how this works, but and that will notify you anytime there is a new video. I am going to attempt, I'm not promising that it's going to be good or that we're going to be able to do it every day, but I'm going to try to vlog this trip in a way I haven't really done before. Give you some little snippets of video and pictures throughout the day and kind of piece that all together. That's one of the reasons why I've been picked up some little video editing software to try to piece some of that together. So I'm going to try to do that for you in addition to the room videos, in addition to everything else. Also in Vegas Tips and Tricks world, we now have a Twitter feed. It's not that many people looked at it. Basically, all I'm doing with it right now is really just looking for Las Vegas news and information that I think is interesting and sort of retweeting it out to you. So following like 100 people from all the hotels and casinos and unit levels of government and anything you can think of, and just kind of pulling out something I think you might be interested in. So we try to do that every day. We have an Instagram page now, and generally a couple times a week, it may be more than that after the next trip, where we'll go ahead and throw up some pictures of Las Vegas for you. So we've had a couple of dozen people subscribe to that or follow us on that so far. So I'm excited about that. And then for those of you who have been members of our old Facebook group, which is still going strong, got I think 90 members now, 91. We've moved the regular daily Vegas tip over to our new blog, Vegas Tips, Tricks, WordPress, whatever. It's you can subscribe to that down there, get to that down there too. So just kind of giving you some daily information about Las Vegas and my thoughts on Las Vegas. So that's what's been going on in Las Vegas. That's been what's going on with Vegas Tips and Tricks. So again, really just wanted to touch base with all of you, let you know, again, new Vegas videos coming. I'm going to be downtown for at least one day. So I'm going to do a bunch of downtown videos. We don't have any really downtown stuff. But again, if you have some ideas of some video that I've never done, that I'm going to do again, we're going to walk through the Monte Carlo. Oops, now it's the Park MGM officially. I forgot that news. But we'll walk through the Park MGM again. Two of our most popular videos have been the walkthrough there, so we'll see how they're doing on the construction. I think they're about done, so that should be fun to see. I've talked to a couple of people that have stayed there, you know, mixed reviews, but rooms are nice and new, so got that going for them. Anyway, that's all for today on Vegas Tips and Tricks. I'm your host, J.R. Swift, and thanks again for watching. Thanks again for subscribing. I cannot appreciate all of you enough. We've had some great feedback there, so thanks again. Have a great and very lucky